Hello everyone, sorry I can't be there. My name's Benjamin, and instead of actually being there with you, I've sent this video which I've made using the app Explain Everything. Explain Everything is available on most platforms, so iPad and Nexus and things like that, and you can get it for free from the App Store, whichever App Store it is that you happen to have, Google or Apple or whatever it might be. It's just a thing that allows you to turn PowerPoints into videos really simply. It's not as flashy as things like Windows Movie Maker or any of those sorts of things. You can't necessarily dub music or anything like that, but it's very quick, it's very intuitive, and it's a very simple way for you to make some quick videos that you can then use to display information like what I am doing now. Ta-da! Okay, so how you would do it, and I'll show you some of the features as we go through, is that you download Explain Everything. I'll use the cursor here to show you how to do that. There we go. You download Explain Everything. Then you create your PowerPoint, and I suggest putting it on 16.9 for your page size, 16:9 ratio, whatever you call it. I'm not an expert. Because what that will do is make sure that it's the right ratio for YouTube video. And it also means that you don't miss bits off the bottom. You would then save it as a PDF. So just save it as a PDF, and that allows you to use it in Explain Everything. It doesn't actually take PowerPoint files. What you can then do is upload that into Explain Everything, and then just go through the slides, pressing the record button, and you just talk over the top and it will pick it up on the microphone. You've also got a range of things down the side. You won't be able to see them, but they normally go down here. Which are the various little tools and things that you can use. And then all you do once you've finished is you upload that onto your YouTube channel, or you can download it as a video file and put it wherever you want. I normally find that this is really useful if you've got a platform like Moodle or something like that, or Blackboard, or one of the VLEs that allow you to actually kind of almost construct a course using this. My first year groups really liked it. My second years didn't so much, so I sort of used it a bit more sparingly. But certainly it helped deliver a massive bulk of content, because that's the big scary thing about A-level, is the sheer volume of content. And it allowed you to do that in a relatively quick and simple way, and then use the time in class to actually kind of develop that content. So as an example, here's just one of the things that I would do. Now, because it's PDF, what you could do is just take a PDF of a text, which is what I used to do, and upload it onto Explain Everything, and then from there you can do all sorts of things. So I could just talk them through, and I could point out to different parts using that. There's also a pen with different coloured inks on it, so that you could kind of highlight bits of the text there. You can underline stuff and whatnot. You can also zoom in and out. That wasn't very elegant, but you can. And move it around and things. So what I would very often do is, in order to show them how to deconstruct an argument, you could use the zoom in and out. You could highlight things and annotate them, and then once you'd zoomed out, you could kind of show them what a finished annotated piece of text should actually look like. There's also other things that you could do with it, like you could just put a big stupid arrow places and things like that. There's all sorts of other bits and pieces. It's just one of those things that you just kind of have fun with. You just experiment with it and see what you can do. But it does work with just normal PowerPoint stuff. So, you can just go through a series of bullet points and just sort of tick them off as you're talking about them, or annotate a diagram or whatever it might be. But there's just some examples of the stuff you can do. The things that I used it for in particular was getting through content. I think that was probably the most important thing, was just there was such a sheer volume of stuff that they had to learn. It was great to just be able to give them a kind of like a 10-minute video where you talked through it yourself. It also allows you to do what you're best at, which is, you're a subject expert, and it allows you to use that powerful resource, which is you, to deliver it. And it is true that to some extent this is quite a didactic tool. It's a bit chalk and talk, but they don't really notice that because they're watching it on their phone and they're impressed by it. So, allow yourself that at least. It's great for revisions of topics. You can just do a quick video which gives them an overview where you can talk through things that maybe they don't understand and summarise things into a block video that they can watch at the end of a topic. I sometimes got students to make their own and upload them. Some people found that quite useful, the process of actually putting one of these together and having to explain it, and then it allowed the students to watch it themselves. They could just send it to each other and watch them, and they also use them for revision afterwards. And sometimes I use them weekly. For the first years I definitely used them weekly. But for the second years, I used them occasionally, just every now and then when there was something that I thought actually it really relied upon making sure that they really understood this before they came into class. With the first years, you could just give them a quick kind of 10-minute video which explained a key argument that we were going to be looking at, that, or just introduce the topic. And it meant that you could kind of get into the meat of it once you actually got into class. Anyway, I think I'm running out of time, so thanks ever so much for watching. Bye-bye!